Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela. This video is going to be a project use it up for my Bath and Body Works, exclusively my candles. Honestly, I kind of wanted to call this something like candles I'm focusing on, but ultimately I don't usually have a problem with burning my candles and getting through them. However, recently I'm pregnant again, well, as of February. I have the hardest time, especially in the first trimester, with nausea and morning sickness and stuff like that, so I get really sensitive to smells. My last pregnancy was terrible. I couldn't smell anything good or bad and handle it for the entire 9 months that I was pregnant. This time is a little bit better because I'm for 15 weeks right now, and 15 weeks yesterday, and I can smell things a little bit better. I was burning things up until about 8 weeks, and then I just about a week ago started to burn things again, and I feel a little more confident with burning them and not getting too sick. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I've rambled enough. So what I'm going to do, these candles have all been something that I've started, whether it was while I was pregnant or whether it was before I got pregnant. I had started burning these candles, and I just don't like putting burnt candles in my collection. I mean, you can do it. If you do it, that's great. But like, there's something about it, about pulling out a fresh, unburned candle, starting it, and just going and burning it. That's what I like the most. So I don't find much joy in smelling burnt candles or like burning burnt candles. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. So with the fact that I did have this come up where I got pregnant again, so I couldn't really finish these candles that I had been burning and planning on finishing initially, they all just kind of sat, and I wasn't sure how well I was going to start feeling. A couple weeks ago, I started to feel a little bit better. I'm, as we see, burning a candle right now, so I've got that going for me. But I just want to really push myself to not start any new candles, like no matter what I want, like no matter how I feel. I know new candles are so nice, and I love buying new candles, and like I'm picking up a few here and there right now, but I'm really trying to not buy any. So like, we all know getting new candles is nice and starting new candles is nice, but I'm just trying to hold it on that for the time being and just really work through the ones that I already have started. And I suppose we'll start with the candle that I'm burning right now. This is Summer Boardwalk. This is from last year's packaging. I actually just picked it up from the outlet a couple weeks ago, not that long ago. This was one that I had started just a few weeks ago, and now I'm kind of committed to it. So that's actually my only single wick that I have to burn. Onto the 3 wicks that I have. So this first one that I'm going to talk about, I actually picked up from it's like a resale store nearby where I live. So some lady used to resell Bath and Body Works stuff. Well, she got out of it and she sold all of her stuff to them. So she had a bunch of candles, and they had a bunch of candles in turn. So I found them, and I just got really kind of excited about it. And I ended up picking up a number of them, and I feel like at a certain point I just wanted them because I wanted them, and I wasn't really worrying about how well I was going to like burning them. And this one is actually one of those. It's Spiced Pineapple Samba. This is from 2014. The notes on the bottom are actually a little phrase. It says, "A hint of spice revs up the tempo in this blend of golden juicy pineapple soaked in brown sugar. Let's dance." Yes, I normally like pineapple, and I don't hate it, but it's just not what I was hoping it would be. I think it's more of a scent thing, not like an age thing. I don't know, but as you can see, I'm like halfway. I'm about halfway. I feel like I should mark these. I haven't done that. Normally I don't mark my candles. Hold please. We're gonna do things a little bit differently than I usually mark things beforehand, but I didn't think about it, and I'm actually gonna mark the Summer Boardwalk later when it's not hot. So yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and mark this. just, you know, for kicks. We're just gonna do that. So yes, here we are on the spiced pineapple samba. I plan on just kind of getting it done. It's not a favorite for me, so I don't like worry about not having it in my collection anymore, so it is what it is. So this next candle is from 2021. It's 4th of July packaging, but it's the Firecracker Pop. It's in the Stars and Stripes flag packaging, and the packaging itself is super cute, especially for holidays. Super cute. The notes on Firecracker Pop are red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. And this one is actually below halfway, so we're gonna actually go right here on this side. So initially I wanted to keep this packaging, so I was like, ooh, this is so cute. And then I got used to Bath & Body Works, and I learned that they come out with seasonal packaging every year, so if I don't like the scent, I'm not going to keep it just for the packaging. And that was my lesson that I learned in the first few years of being in Bath & Body Works. Yeah, this is where I am with Firecracker Pop. I burned this one when I was pregnant with my second son, when I first got pregnant with him. Again, that was a very rough pregnancy for me, and I don't even I just had the lid off of this. I don't like smelling it. Major aversion. So again, if I don't like the scent, I'm not going to keep the packaging. So if I don't want to keep this after this, if I don't find myself using it after this little project that I'm doing here, I'm just gonna toss it. And yeah, I will just get another holiday packaging in another year when I need it. So yeah. So another one I have is a sprinkled birthday cake. This one is from 2021. The notes are rainbow sprinkles, whipped vanilla frosting, and fluffy cake. Let's see, this one's again about halfway. I'm about halfway on everything. I had a couple of these in this specific packaging. I really love this. Sorry, I do have kids. They live here also. Yes, the packaging is what it is. I would have gotten one of this year's packaging if I didn't already have a couple of these, so yeah, I don't mind this. This is definitely a springtime scent, but I will do my best to get through it because, as you see, it's already burned, So another one, this is from this year. This is Somebody Loves You, which is the sweet carrot cake. The notes are sweet cream cheese frosting, fluffy carrot cake, and cinnamon spice. This one's right up at the top. You wonder why my kids aren't sleeping when they're supposed to be sleeping? No, it's because, yeah, there's a whole other story. This packaging is super cute too, but again, they come out with holiday packagings for every holiday consistently, so yes, I actually have another one of these in my collection, but I like cinnamon scents, so this one shouldn't be hard to get through, and to be honest, if I don't get through it now, I'll just burn it in the fall because it's very cinnamony, so. Okay, this is the 4th one of these that I have in my collection. It's the caramel cream soda from last year. The notes are caramel syrup, bubbly cream soda, and rich vanilla. And this one's not quite halfway, but about halfway. This one's not going to be a hard one for me to finish. I love this scent. It's super, super easy for me to burn, especially regardless of any nausea or morning sickness that I have. So, and it's one of Andrew's that he likes, so I enjoy burning it because I know he enjoys it. But yeah, this is actually the 4th one in my collection. So this next one is one of the last ones I was able to burn before I had to stop burning candles because I started experiencing a lot of the morning sickness again. So this one didn't get very much action time. It's the Golden Honeycomb, this year's packaging. Well, 2022's packaging. Yeah, whatever. Is this, yeah. Dates. Okay, it says savory honey, cozy vanilla, and warm butterscotch. Yeah, again, this one did not get much time to shine. I actually didn't even get to let it fully pull out all the way that time that I had burned it because I just The girl was struggling. So we're just gonna call it right up here. I'm pretty sure that's right, yeah. We're just gonna call it right there. I have another one of these in my collection, but I just need to get this one out because it's officially burnt, so. This next one is not a Bath & Body Works, which is kind of surprising because I really only usually burn Bath & Body Works right now. I started, before I got pregnant, I started picking up a few not Bath & Body Works candles, various other brands, and I just would have probably gotten further into it if, you know, so it's a Homeworx candle. It's a 4-wick in their iced tea scent. Their notes are black tea leaves, lemon, crushed mint, mandarin, and crystallized sugar. This one was like my favorite one that I picked up from them back in, I think I picked this actually up in January or February. I need to mark this, that's right. The packaging is really cute, but we're just gonna call it right there. This one didn't get to pull out fully either. I just, again, that was another one I had a struggle with, but this is where she is for this official project I'm doing. I would just, okay, so I did pick up actually 2 of those sweet tea and lemonade, these candles. Picked up 2 of them, okay? These are the notes. Okay, and these are the notes on this Homeworx candle. I know this one doesn't say like lemonade on the name, but when I smell them, they smell really similar, and I totally would have burned the Bath & Body Works one before I burned this one, but like I said, I'm at that point where I don't want to start burning any new ones because I have so many already partial burns right now. I don't want to deal with burning any new ones and having them be left in my collection. Like, I'm trying to not have any burned candles in my collection for next year, so yeah. Homeworx, this is my only Homeworx one. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this one, but I really just want to get as much burned out of it as I can for the future. I don't know, I don't actually know how long of a burn time I get with Homeworx candles. This is actually the first one I'm like fully burning. Okay, so these next 2 candles have a story behind them. I feel like I have stories behind stuff all the time. This next one that I'll talk about, we had the power go out and we were out of power for a couple of days straight. We did get a generator a day into it, so it was not that big of a deal, but it was still a little bit of a big deal, so we were still burning candles, like for light, like Laura Ingalls Wilder sometimes. So a lot of my candles at the time had a whole bunch of like immediate burning because like we were, like I said, out of power for days. So a lot of those were at the sake of that. This next one was too. I just never finished it. It was just one that I had barely started yet when that first happened. It's a cinnamon spice vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. The blends collection. This is one that I got at Candle Day. The notes are decadent milk chocolate, ground cinnamon, and vanilla bean. This is the only one in my collection that I have of this, which is why I was a little bummed when I had used it during our time with no power, but it just really is what it is. Rather, you know, be able to see. So, about halfway. It'll be okay. I'll be able to finish this one. This will be one that I can use into the fall, like the early fall, late summertime. So again, just like that carrot cake one, I'll be able to burn this hot cocoa and cream, cinnamon spice vanilla going into fall. So, but that one, that's why it looks so ugly. Because like it had burned for lots of hours at a time, and I don't usually burn them for that long, and it just is what it is. So this next candle. Okay, there's a whole story behind this one. It's banana bun cake. This one's from 2021. Well, the very, very, very end. It was basically, I got it at the beginning of 2022. The notes are sweet banana, toasted walnut, and fresh cinnamon. I don't remember specifically when this one came out, but I know it came out with this wild berry jam donut, and I don't remember what else specifically, but I know the wild berry jam donut. These ones. Okay. I burned it. I did. And I'm gonna babble while I mark this. Okay, so on cold, I really love Bath and Body Works banana candles. Like, I love them. They're wonderful. And they get me every single time, just so you know. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to have them. This is not the first one. I burn them, and I'm constantly left disappointed by them. Like, they smell not good. And I don't know, it's been literally every single banana candle that I've had just doesn't smell good. I mean, on cold, it smells wonderful. When I'm burning it, there's a funky funk that I don't like. I actually had a couple of this packaging specifically, and I truthfully, springtime last year when I first got this, I had exchanged one of them, but I kept two of them because, yeah, I was just like, maybe it's just all in my head about the banana thing, and then I tried that chocolate banana mudslide, and that one did not do it for me at all. I don't know. I just did not like that one. Like I said, on cold, they smell okay. I know they're coming out with this again. Okay, so my plan was, I'm going to burn this one. Give it another try. It's a spring candle for me anyways, so I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a try, see if I like it. I still like it on cold, but burning, no. So, I don't know if this is going to get any progress out of it. This one's actually going to go right in the airs of that Firecracker pop one that I had. And if I don't end up using it by the end of this project that I'm doing, this round of this project that I'm doing right here, I'm just going to toss it. And that's another thing, so that, I don't remember what it's called. Under the Sun, this one, banana candle. They almost got me again, Bath and Body Works, almost got me. Here I am in store not that long ago at the outlet, I think, and I was just looking through, and I wanted to smell it because I've heard people talk about it online, so I was like, I want to get a good in-person sniff of this one. And in person, it smelled really good. It smelled so delicious. And I was this close to getting the sweet tea and lemonade and the Under the Sun one until I kind of was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, Angela, banana. Think about the banana candles that you like on cold and hate when you burn it. Don't get it. Okay, so I didn't get it. But yeah, it's because I'm going to end up tossing this one and with no more progress on it. So yeah. Okay, so these are all the candles that I'm going to be focusing my energies on for these next couple of months. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. I'm gonna kind of do it until I'm not feeling them. I feel like, I hope, because they're not really specific summer scents, except for Summer Boardwalk, of course, but I feel like I can get away with most of them through most of the summertime, so I feel like the next time I do any update on this, it'll be the end of summer. That's just like a tentative thing. Hopefully I get through a bunch of these over these next couple of months, but fingers crossed, right? I don't actually know if I will be doing this going forward. But you know what? That's not true. I think I actually have a handful of fall candles that I had partially burned, and maybe even some Christmas ones. So maybe we will continue this candle project use without, which I don't usually ever do. But for the time being, for being pregnant, we're gonna do it. So, okay, well, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope everybody has a great day. Until next time.